Alright guys, so BGC High Street. Gonna show you High Street right now, but I want to talk about our Filipinas easy. A lot of people have different thoughts on that, but they've never been here, they've never dated a Filipina in the Philippines. Maybe they've had an Americanized one, maybe they have never had one at all. Just depends, but I would say yes and no. Filipinas are extremely conservative. I'm just going to be honest on this channel. I don't care who I make angry. And I'm going to speak from my personal experience, boots on the ground with multiple women. Generally, no, not at all. The Philippines culture is about courting. It's about, marriage. It's about religion. It's about a complete family. And it's a really great culture. But I have to be honest, I'm not going to try to save myself and get subscribers or whatever by lying to you. So I have a pretty good amount of experience with this now at about my 6-month mark. And for a Filipino, I believe not really. Maybe if you're rich, perhaps, but not particularly. The culture is surrounded by courting and taking it slow and stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong to all my Filipino subscribers, and I never mean to upset. I just want to speak from my personal experience with multiple women. As a foreigner, you're gonna have a much easier time. Easy, I don't think is the word, but I think that my experience has been relatively easy. Women are, for whatever reason, maybe that's because I'm a younger looking foreigner or whatever you want to call it, but I haven't had a great deal of courting or hoops that I've had to jump through, to be completely honest with you. A lot of times a girl will kind of say, hey, I'm not going to do anything with someone that's not my boyfriend, and then just kind of make you their boyfriend so that things can happen. And I want to speak respectfully, but I also want to speak honestly. I love Filipinas, and they are very conservative, and most of them have had maybe 0 partners or 1 partner or 2 partners. But when it comes to foreigners, especially if they actually think you're good looking, perhaps, or they think you're rich, or a combination of both, you're not going to have a big waiting period, to be brutally honest with you. You will be able to make things happen relatively quickly. So if that makes them easy, then that makes them easy. But I mean, a lot of times they're looking to marry you and stuff, so there's really nothing wrong with that. And you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend by the time something happens. But yeah, I just pride myself on telling the truth. And so for a foreigner, it could be perceived as easy with certain women. Now, certain women, like the woman that I met yesterday, who I've decided not to pursue or court, certainly not. If a woman, and she said that she's had some bad experiences with her baby's father, that she never married, and I totally respect that. And she needs someone that's going to probably get to know her for months and court her and stuff like that. And I explained to her that foreigners don't have to court, and that sounds terrible, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments or girls unsubscribing and stuff. But I mean, as a guy that's dealt with not 1, 2, or 3, but quite a few Filipinas, I've never had to court anybody to make anything happen. Perhaps that's because I'm perceived as rich. I'm not going to flatter myself and say that it's just my dashing good looks. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and foreigners go straight just to the head of the line. When a lot of women won't date foreigners, Filipinos, but if they decide that they are, yeah, you get priority. You're gonna, you're not gonna, they're gonna text back immediately. They're gonna be willing to meet. It's gonna be on you to meet. I'm very hard to meet. Most of the girls weren't able to meet me, but girls have met me, of course. And I'm just gonna tell the honest, uncut truth. The ball's totally in your court. And if you're a foreigner, and I can't speak from a 65-year-old guy that's 300 pounds perspective, but I would suspect that maybe even they could have it their way. But I certainly know that I can, as a man in his mid-40s that's not fat, that has blue eyes, and was not struggling in America. It's going to be relatively easy compared to an American dating experience. And that's just the facts. They are very conservative. They will be, have 0 partners, 1 partner, 2 partners. They're not an American. It's not a hookup culture. But yet, if they decide that they're looking for a foreigner and they were to find someone that's in their mid-40s that resides here permanently in the best area or areas, you will get special priority, certainly. And you may not even need to reside anywhere special, or you could be in Dumaguete or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so do people look where they're going in the Philippines? Not really. But will you get priority with women? Certainly. But yeah, so as a foreigner, you go straight to the head of the line. And if you're not creepy and you're attractive or just perceived as rich or whatever the case may be, because we don't know, yeah, there's not going to be a big grace period and waiting period. Will they want to stay with you and want to be your girlfriend? Certainly. They're not going to hook up with someone that they don't see as their future boyfriend. It just didn't work out with the women for whatever reason, whether that be on my account or theirs or both or whatever. And now I had to go back to the United States and et cetera, et cetera. But it's going to be relatively easy for you. If you know how to speak to women, you know, you're not an awkward, creepy guy. Whatever you are in your country, you are here. But even if you are the creepy, socially awkward guy that couldn't get a girl in his home country for years, you'll be able to find a wife to just settle down with. You're going to be able to play the field in high-level areas like BGC and Boracay. I'm going to go with no. But can you find someone to settle down with? Oh, I guarantee it. 1,000%. Your value is high here. Your country is envied if you're like an American or something. Your skin color, your eye color, you got a little bit of youth left, even better, and it's going to be a great experience for you. Much better than Thailand, where it's going to be a lot of boom short time and a lot of direct transaction. There'll be nothing transactional. They want your money and want you to allow them to live with you at your Western standards? Certainly. Do they want you to take them out to eat? Certainly. Do they want, you know, a little bit of clothing or you know, nice things depending on your wealth level? They do. But a lot of them are simple girls that are looking for love, looking for a husband. But, you know, if you're their first foreigner or something, or they really genuinely like you, or you're in a younger age bracket or look young, you're going to basically have a very easy time. And that's coming from someone that lives in an area where there's a lot of young foreigners that are younger than me that, you know, hit the gym 10 hours a day. And, you know, BGC is blowing up. There's a lot of Americans, a lot of American couples, white couples living here and stuff. I'm just holding the camera now because that stupid ass selfie stick thing that I bought just shakes. So this is much better. So here's a little Apple store. We're just showing you High Street while we're talking about this. But yeah, so the short answer would be if you're a foreigner that's a suave guy and you really have good intentions, yeah, you're gonna have a relatively easy time and there's not gonna be a big waiting period for you. Results may vary. I can only speak from my personal experience with a handful of women. I, you know, mainly didn't allow women to meet me, but the women that I did, there wasn't a lot of issues and a lot of waiting periods and stuff. It was just pretty much happening. TGI Fridays, look at that, an American bar and grill in the Philippines. So yeah, this place is like America, this High Street especially. A lot of high-end stores, some things much more expensive than America, like the Tempur-Pedic store over here. To get a mattress topper is like 10 times the price as the USA. So this is Fridays. A lot of really high-end eateries and like basically everything is America price here, but it's very immaculate and clean. It's like a cleaner New York City or Los Angeles or something. So definitely a beautiful place you want to check out. This and Uptown Mall and SM Aura and the new Japanese Mall are some of my favorite areas. You got the Shangri-La Hotel off in the distance. You got the Grand Hyatt across from my residence. And this is really a beautiful place. And I love Boracay and I already paid 1 year up front and I will be there off and on. But boy, coming back here, I think just my condo, just how nice it is really enjoyable for me. I'm very quick to change my mind, so who knows, I may be flying back to the white sand beach in a couple days. I definitely have 31 days that I could stay here because of the fact that my next Airbnb booking, there's a Shangri-La right there, guys. My next Airbnb booking is in 31 days. This place looks really good, the mango tree. A lot of people like that place, but I think I'm not gonna take any further. We're at 10 minutes. Just wanted to make that quick video about that, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I will leave you with the Shangri-La and the mango tree in Bonifacio High Street, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video.